Welcome to 30 Miles Out in the Kitchen with Ty and Theresa.
Hello, Ty.
I'm Theresa.
What are we doing today?
We're gonna cook Cajun blackened redfish.
Blackened poisson rouge right here in Rockport, Texas. Let's get it on.
We need cayenne pepper. We need some lemon pepper, garlic powder, some salt, some black pepper, Italian dressing, and we're gonna fry it up in olive oil. So you're gonna start by melting a 1/4 cup of butter in the saucepan on like low, medium low, and then you're gonna turn it off.
Now we gotta mix up some spices, right, Theresa?
Yes. Now we're gonna take a teaspoon of each one of these spices and put it in a bowl. A teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Okay. Teaspoon of that. Some lemon pepper.
How much lemon pepper?
Teaspoon of everything. Teaspoon of each one of these spices.
Wow. You know, Cajun food is gonna have a lot of flavor to it. Like Cajun Blackened Redfish.
Cajun Blackened Redfish.
Brought to the public by Paul Prudhomme in the 70s or 80s. I don't know when he did it, but it actually had a major effect on the redfish population. To put a hurt on, they started commercially harvesting them, and now that's why we have our limits. So blackened redfish did a lot of damage to the redfish, but they're back, and we're gonna eat them this way because it's a great way to eat redfish.
Always a history lesson or education lesson at a time. Because we're gonna dip the fillets in the butter, as they say over in your country. Butter.
And then we're gonna put it in there, right?
And then we're gonna run it through. So we're gonna dip it in the butter, and then we're gonna dip it in the spices.
Ooh, what? I told you what, like that. You got that redfish? We're gonna dip it up in that butter like that, put it in them Cajun spice like that, and then we're gonna put it on that pan. But yeah, man, you take this blackened redfish and we're gonna dip it in.
It ain't blackened yet.
Well, this is what we're headed for, right? Get it nice and sloppy with that butter like that. We're gonna put it up in this seasoning that Theresa made. Coat it real nice. And then we're gonna put it on that pan. All right, this is my last one. I'm spicing up like that. We're gonna put the kick to it. All right, all the fillets are done. I got them laid down on a cutting board, and I'm gonna put them up in the pan like that. We're gonna pan sear these guys, 2 minutes each side. Man, it's looking good already. I'm a Cajun, and I've never eaten Cajun blackened redfish. My grandma Boudreaux used to cook redfish coubillon. I've had redfish fried and cooked every other way, baked, but I've never had blackened redfish like you get in the French Quarter. And we're gonna get it today. Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab it, flip it over. We're searing it, pan searing it, you know? But the idea is to pan sear this stuff, and then we're gonna bake it. In Louisiana, they call it a poisson rouge. Poisson meaning fish, rouge meaning red. Red fish. Ça c'est le poisson rouge. Red. Bâton rouge. Bâton, stick. Rouge, red. Red stick. Just a little picture lesson. Why are you laughing at me?
You always gotta be like all this kind of education.
Hey man, I gotta learn somebody something sometime. Ça c'est bon. If this is good, I'm gonna take credit for it, but if it ain't, I ain't. Our 2 minutes is up for this side, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. I need a spatula. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, Theresa.
We don't cook much.
Bam! Bam! The oven has been preheated to 350. As you can see, it's been cooking like it's been heating up like that for a while.
All right, in it goes. Let me put a cover on it. "30 minutes on a timer." All right, see, that is super flaky. That turned out perfect. In my opinion, I don't like all of the cayenne pepper. It's
got a kick to it.
Yeah, it's a little too hot for my liking.
So how much cayenne pepper did it call for?
It called for a teaspoon, so I'm gonna dial it back to probably a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm not a big spicy person, so it gives it a right amount of flavor, but you know, play with the spices. If you like it spicy, it's perfect. If you want to tone it down a little bit, cut that cayenne pepper in half.
It's got an afterburn to it. It's got a kick.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of flavor in that Italian dressing and stuff. So, so next time, I'm Ty. This is Teresa. You've been watching 30 Miles Out in the Kitchen.
That's so good, make you slap your mama.